YouTube. I know. I've been going for a while. I know. But we back with another video. As y'all can see, I'm pretty sure y'all read the shit, you feel me? But it's like, I've been going for a minute, so I just gotta get used to doing all this shit again and all that. But like I was saying, we back with another video. The grind don't stop for nothing. If I'm gone for a while, just know I will be coming back, and we gonna get this routine and this schedule together. Just bear with me. But anyways, let's get right into this video. As y'all can see, what's been going on the net, and I don't be trying to pay too much attention to this stuff, but the Gunna and the Young Thug situation, you know, I got my own opinion about it. I've been sitting back watching it, you know, just giving my thoughts and opinions. I'm just giving my thoughts and opinion on it, but we're gonna see what he got to say. You feel me? And I'm gonna, you know, say how I feel about it for real.
Which we now consider the Mecca of hip hop. So if it's the Mecca and you're the voice of Atlanta, then you are automatically put in that conversation. He took that away, right, by exposing that Young Thug is a snitch. Now, with the additional tapes that Gunna and his team just released, they tackled and destroyed his relationships with other powerful people in Atlanta, and they just destroyed Young Thug's credibility in music.
You know, when he did his 2-album deal with me, Cash called me one day like, "Hey, what the hell going on with Gunna? Who's speaking for him?" I'm like, "Why?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm there." You know, he trying to get signed right here with Weeknd signed it, and he demanded he want, you know, 20 million. Whoa. So I already done told him, like, whatever you want, just say it. I'm gonna give you the money, whatever you want. Just on some, we brothers. Like, I know you can't go nowhere in this world and get no $20 million check from no label. You're not doing numbers like that. You alright, but you ain't doing that like that. You know, like the number one album you just had right now, I paid for you to have a number one album. You didn't, you know what I'm saying, honestly earn a number one album over the weekend, my boy. I paid for that. I never said that to him. I never told him that. You know, 'cause we just got the plug on that. Like, you never earned a number one album. I spent 50 extra grand buying motherfucking streams, $50,000 buying streams for you to be weak. Like, and Cash know the same plug, so Cash could have did the same thing. But Cash, like, let it go. Cash just, like, stand down, like, man, let the nigga on the win. I ain't standing shit. Stand down, like a player.
Gunna and his team.
Look, y'all. There's a lot that I don't agree with in this situation. You know, even from when it first started. For one, I am not picking any sides about anything, you know. And first and foremost, I am not a street nigga. You feel me? I am not a part of no gang. I'm not affiliated with none. Nor do I want to be. I'm just a regular civilian that grew up like a lot of other people did. In poverty, you feel me? In the struggle. In the trenches, for real. That's how I grew up. There are gangs around me. There are those type of things around me. But I was able to, you know, separate myself from being involved in any of those things. So, I just feel like this whole situation is just crazy, for real. You feel me? I'm pretty sure people can say a bunch of things about Gunna, but one thing I will say, if you can say something about Gunna, then the same thing goes for Thug. Like, there shouldn't be no passes, and my opinion may not matter, which I don't care. I'm gonna still give it though, because it's all I see on my Twitter. But I done heard some old phone calls with him just saying a whole bunch of shit, bro. It really sound like bro's hating. I'm not gonna lie to you. You feel me? Now I don't know how I would have felt in this situation if Gunna ever did that to me. But if what he did didn't um affect the case at all, I wouldn't have felt no type of way. But this is what I be saying, bro. I don't agree with the. There's a lot of things that I don't agree with. And there's a lot of things that happens in the streets that I don't agree with, which is why I stayed to myself. Like, I just stayed to myself for a reason, to avoid situations like this, bro. Like, no cap. It's really an unfortunate situation because you're told not to join a gang and do all these things, because now, at the time, I'm pretty sure y'all didn't know that, oh, this and that, but it's like, as you get older, man, you start to want different things for yourself. You start to see the little snake shit that people do. And I know if I'm probably talking too much, then this channel is not for y'all. But I gave my opinion on this channel, and it's either you fuck with me or you don't. You feel me? But anyways, we just gonna watch this, and I'm gonna speak on more. I don't want to talk too much into, you feel me, into one part, but y'all gonna see what I'm saying.
Did a little bit of self-sacrifice in there. They threw themselves to the wolves and said, okay, let's expose ourselves. Young Thug paid for me to have the #1 over the weekend. They threw themselves to the wolves and said, okay, here. But this was actually a setup. They dropped this to provide background to Young Thug doing this for himself. You see, Gunna, for the most part, is relying on, man, listen, if Young Thug faked my numbers, there's only so much that this could come back on me because, like, bro, like, I didn't do it myself. Young Thug did it for me. So I'm not in control of that. And then my numbers, ever since me and Thug been beefing, has been pretty great. I had a #1 record. I've had a multi-platinum record. I've had a #2 or 3 album in the country. You know, I had a #1 rap and hip hop album. So my numbers are straight. So this was a setup. So then following this, they dropped another audio where Young Thug is talking to his manager and telling his manager, hey, when my album drop, I need to go #1. The manager telling him, bro, you got Morgan Wallen, who's a different beast out here, bro. His album is like 20 weeks old, but like every week he does 100,000, bro. I mean, I don't know if we can beat that. Thug saying, man, bro, don't we got the same plug with like, yo, like catching them folks, hey, bro, yo, bottom streams, hey, bro, do whatever you got to do, man, to make sure I beat this dude.
I said nobody has ever put out 2 #1 albums from jail. Obviously, hopefully you're out by your birthday. You know what I'm saying? But if you weren't, like, that would be historic.
Right.
And even if Uzi moves, we still have to deal with Morgan Wallen because he's doing 100,000 every week, no matter what.
Who?
Morgan Wallen, the country guy.
Yeah, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Why the fuck didn't we think to put him on the album? Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
you think we gonna beat the boy?
Yo, my man, I'm not going to sleep until we beat him. So whatever happens.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Whatever happens. So
beat the boy,
like, okay.
Beat the boy, then tell the boy you can't beat me, join me.
That's iconic.
Get on this song, young boy. Everything
you know what I mean?
Man.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's try to beat that nigga. You still got that plug, right? That shit what we did with none of them, you still got that plug?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Tell you. All right, my boy.
Yeah. All right, I love you. Call me an hour.
The plug that he's referring to, the little plug thing with Gunna, is when he bought Gunna the $50,000 worth of streams to go #1 over the weekend. Now, the person allegedly who is applying these streams is actually Kojo. Now, if you know who Kojo is, then you know why we're not going to do no deep dive or go any further in Kojo and his activities. But what this right here would do for Young Thug, it takes away all credibility from him. Even if Young Thug drops an album today and it goes 200,000 copies first week, naturally, authentic,
they gonna think he bought it.
It's always gonna be that asterisk. Young Thug be paying for streams, bro. If he goes 200, the entire timeline gonna be, man, bruh, how much that number one cost you, Thug? Man, Thug, you buying. It's the same thing with Drake and ghostwriting. We knew that ghostwriting was a thing in the industry. We knew that everybody had ghostwriters. But once Drake got exposed for ghostwriting, it was now high stakes for Drake. And Drake lost a lot of things in those accusations now, right? A lot of y'all probably believe, man, it didn't affect Drake not one because Drake moved on and dropped things like Scorpion and other things, and sold 1 million copies first week with views. But it was high stakes for Drake. Drake, before those ghostwriting rumors, was playing for number one rapper of all time. Before those ghostwriting rumors, even Drake's biggest critic did not have an articulate argument for why Drake was not at that point a top 5 rapper of all time. And at this point in time, if the ghostwriting rumors did not exist, there will be no argument for why.
Look, bro. I'll say this. I agree with how Gunna handled this situation. He got out of jail. He kept his head down. He locked in. He got in shape. And he was making music. Fire music at that. With everybody coming at him. You feel me? It's like that picture you see on Twitch, on X, when this dude with the dude back against his wall and all the knights pointing at him, and he don't care. That's basically what he did. That part I agree with. Now, Young Thug did the total opposite. He came out and his only focus was to try to tarnish Gunna in some kind of way. People saying there's animosity, people saying he's hating. That is a form of hating, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, how you make your main goal to hate on a nigga? How you make that your main goal? This was your chance to come out and really do something crazy for real, bro. Like, and then all these phone calls coming out. These phone calls are crazy. You came out calling everybody a rat. You came out calling everybody all these things. And the whole time, you was the one doing the same shit. Whether people believe it or not. I'll say this. If Gunna a rat, you're a rat. It's that simple, bro. It's too much. I see too many people moving the goalposts. I see too many people changing things because it's Young Thug, and I don't really feel like it should be like that. But you feel me? Shit gonna happen the way that it happened. This is why I'm not involved in these type of circumstances. This is why I surround myself. Well, I don't surround myself with nobody right now. You feel me? I don't have no friends. My circle is 0. I stay on my lonesome and I work. You feel me? I lock in. I do what I gotta do to move forward. I never understood why niggas wanted to join the gang. I understood that the gang could provide some things that I may like, but I also understood that it could provide some things that I don't like. And I felt like the things that I don't like outweighed the things that I did like. It just wasn't worth it. I wasn't trying to prove myself to nobody growing up. You feel me? Growing up, you wanted to be, popular and shit, but I never wanted to do anything weird to be popular. So I never was popular. You feel me? I never had the spotlight on me for real. I was always out the way. The problem is niggas wanting to be followers. Niggas want the image. It's 2025, bro. Yo, image matters to a certain extent, but what matters the most is what you do behind closed doors. How you handling shit behind closed doors. How you moving behind closed doors. Like, sometimes I be seeing what these niggas be doing out here, and it just mind blows me because it's like, it's more to life than to be out here just doing anything. I want all my moves to be calculated. I want all my moves to be strategically thought out. And sometimes I may not be able to do that. And I got to pay for whatever that comes with. But majority of the time, I want to make sure that my mindset is in the right state of mind to make sure that I can handle whatever situation that come my way. That's what Gunna did. He handled this shit perfectly. Ain't said a word. Work, work, work. That's what I can respect. I respect that. You feel me? Whether he snitched or not, I don't care. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't give a fuck. I'm not in the streets. You feel me? I only care about real and not real. What's real is doing what you gotta do to chase after what you chasing after. Positively, obviously. Anything negative, it don't get my attention. And it shouldn't get y'all's either, bro. Like, you really gotta watch who you surround yourself with out here. Niggas really be secretly hating. Like, y'all, the secret hate is real. Your closest homie could be hating on you for literally no reason. All because he feel like you could be better than him. Nowadays should be a competition. Like, do people know that we don't gotta compete anything? It's enough of everything out here for everybody. It's enough women. It's enough money. It's enough knowledge. God gonna accept you. Like, those really be the only things that you should really be worried about. Like, you feel me? And when I say women, I mean, you feel me? Obviously doing it the right way. Or trying at least. But it sucks that it had to come to all this for, you know, some of the greats. You feel me? All because of the street code. Like, this shit crazy.
Drake is not the greatest rapper of all time. There's zero argument for it. But because the ghostwriting exists, that right there is Drake's asterisk. That right there is what a lot of people can fall back on and say, bruh, I can't put no dude with ghostwriting, with ghostwriters as no top 5 or number 1 of, no, hell nah. So with Thug, now it's gonna be whatever success you think you can ever achieve in this rap stuff is always gonna come with an asterisk. You're never, ever, ever, ever gonna be given the credit that you deserve. And unfortunately for you, your career is now tied to Gunna's career. Your career is now tied to your enemy because you put y'all in competition. You're the one who chose to release an album a week after his so y'all could compete. And now we know you bought numbers for yours so you could slightly outsell Gunna. I think.
And I'll never forget. Nipsey had a quote, and he was like, you can move however you want. I mean, I'm probably not gonna word it exactly the same, but I'm gonna say it though. Like, he basically said something like, you can move however you want out here. It could be positively, or it could be negatively. But regardless of how you move, that energy is gonna always come back to you. Always. You feel me? You could keep your head on. You can, you know, expand your knowledge. You can do what's best for you to, you know, win in a positive way. Or you could be out here moving wrong, snaking motherfuckers, or doing this and doing that. Shit that you really don't have no business doing for real. But regardless of which one you do, that energy is going to come back to you regardless. You don't know what time or how long. You don't know what form is going to come to you in. And for this situation, Doug came out ready to call everybody rats. Doug came out ready to bash Gunna. You heard on the phone call, he hate this nigga. This nigga it was real hatred, bro. real hatred. But little did he know that the energy, for one, came back to him in the same way he was putting it out. And didn't take that long to even come back to him in general. You get what you put in, bro. If you put negative shit in the universe, you're gonna get negative energy back. And life is almost all about energy, bro. Energy is everywhere. Everybody has it. Energy speaks before you can. I mean, to people who is tuned in for real, but it's karma, bro. Karma real. You gotta watch what you put out here in this world. You gotta be mindful about a lot of things out here, bro, because people get it mixed up with what being a real, genuine person really is. Everybody got their own definition of what that is. And Thug finding out that his version of what a real nigga is was never a real nigga at all. It's up to him to really understand that. No cap.
Thug did like 90,000, Gunna did like 88,000. But now we know that Gunna actually outsold you and you actually bought fake shit. So, right, but that's besides the point. You put yourself in this competition with Gunna. You put yourself against him. And now, just like how we're going to compare Drake and Kendrick until the conclusion of their career, we're going to compare Young Thug and Gunna's first week sales and success until the conclusion of their career. Him being exposed for these bots, guarantees that Gunna is going to win that battle every time. Because even if Young Thug outstreams Gunna by a little bit or a lot, it's always going to be, man, you pay for them bots. You just need one for one to outstream you, man. This is bad. Now, on top of taking away his credibility, Gunna and his team also attacked Young Thug's relationships. They released multiple conversations and tapes of Young Thug talking about QCP. And his relationship with his artist. One of the things that he did was there was a phone conversation with 21 Savage where they're talking about how QCP is a rat.
I don't know, bro. Like,
yeah, that was Gunna.
They like,
he pushed up on me knowing you were business with a rat. It little jazz
that
fun,
you can't
man.
do that.
Yeah.
Oh God, but he ain't lying though. He ain't lying.
He did the same thing P did. Stood up in court. Man, that was wham. That what you ever get too, rocking with the motherfucking rat. And you be preaching about that shit too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro.
The crazy part about it is he's saying all this the whole time he been ratted in 2015. If you care about somebody snitching that bad, bro, and you know you snitched that nobody know about, clearly, or whatever, I wouldn't be going this hard trying to tell everybody else they a rat or they a snitch. Because you see what happened? He really caused this on himself. Like, no bullshit. He caused this on himself, y'all. I feel like he overplayed his part. He overplayed his part to the point all his shit came out the closet. And then he got everybody else on the phone trying to agree with him. 21 want to agree with him, but then don't want to agree with him. It's like going back and forth. Like, he's saying shit that could seem like he not weird, and then he's saying shit that makes him seem like a fuck nigga. Like a weirdo. You can tell in this industry there's nobody that's your friend. You're going to get talked about. If I ever become a part of this industry, you won't be seeing me making friends with niggas. I promise you. I don't want to be friends with none of these niggas. It's too much hatred going on. It's too much jealousy going on, y'all. Y'all got to get y'all shit together, bro. No cap. Like, over here, what we say is real and genuine and authentic. It actually means what it says. What it say. Search up the definition of what genuine and a real genuine person is. That's what we are over here, bro. We gonna keep it real regardless. Anybody that comes into the picture with me gonna get my full, you feel me, my full loyalty if it comes down to that point. If we get to a point where you've been rocking with a nigga for the longest and you prove that you are a loyal nigga, you know, you like that for real, bro, you gonna get that same shit in return. You not in the room, somebody speaking on your name, I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna let you know, and vice versa. Like, these niggas got the definition of what real is all the way fucked up. This is why my circle's small until I can meet motherfuckers that I feel like is on the same path as me. Not directly, but like going in their path, but doing something positive. You feel me? Like, bro, this world is wicked. You can't depend or you can't trust on nobody. And you, as a grown-ass man, you shouldn't want to depend on anyone anyway but yourself. Use this as an example, y'all. We got to be better people out here so we can surround ourselves with better people. If you a fucked up person in this world, guess who's gonna come around you? Fucked up people. It's that simple, y'all.
You dead wrong about that anyway. Nigga a rat, bro. I understand all that. A nigga help put you on. Listen, man. A nigga is a rat. I don't give a what hell. Hey, that nigga give me $1 million. Man, you a rat. Whatever you talking about. You got somebody sent to chain gang. Imagine telling on the nigga and the nigga still beat the Kato.
I don't care if you're a street dude or not, bro. You cannot convince me this ain't weird. Calling everybody phone, playing rat detector, is some level of overcompensating here going on, bro. Yo, he calling Maria the scientist, talking about P's a rat, calling 21 Savage, talking about P's a rat. Why do you care about Lil Baby's and P's relationship? Why? Right? P ain't telling you. P's not your homie. Y'all don't have a relationship. So why do you as a man give a damn if Lil Baby is still doing business with the man who put him on? Even if you believe that man is a rat, it ain't your business. It had nothing to do with you. 21 Savage gave him some really good advice. In another call, 21 Savage told him, man, bro, folks be jumping the gun too much, man. It ain't y'all business. It got nothing to do with y'all. Now, 21 Savage was saying this in another conversation and in regards to Lil Durk and others dissing Gunna before they really spoke to Young Thug to get his confirmation, right? And Thug was even contemplating coming out and saying, man, listen, man, Gunna ain't do nothing wrong, right? So they could go back, to Rocket. But what Young Thug did in this situation, speaking on something that got nothing to do with him, that now sparked for QCP to diss you. That led QCP to come online and repost 6ix9ine calling you a rat. Now, here's the thing, bro. Thug is powerful. But you're not more powerful than all your enemies combined, bro. You can't diss Gunna. You can't diss QCP. You can't diss everybody else that think it's cool. It's not going to work out for you. It is not going to work out well for you, bro. And QCP reposting this video right here of 6ix9ine calling Young Thug a rat, this sent a message to everybody who rock with P. And the bag run the streets. QCP just sold his label for $300 million. There's a lot of people from the streets in the rap game who is rocking with P because he got the bag. Now those people now see, okay, yeah, it's open season on Young Thug now. We don't rock with him because P just reposted this.
About me. Let's make it about Pink Spider. The nigga went from a snake to a spider. Now he's a rat. Like, you know what I mean?
QCP also took to his story to publicly say, imagine some broke-eyed rats like Thugga Thugga and Pee Wee Ratsko trying to run a rat narrative on me and all my ninjas that I love running with these hoe-eyed ninjas. Knowing these ninjas talk about me, I'm going to say this for the last time. I'm no street ninja. I'm a tax-paying citizen that's running a business and taking care of my family. All the street ninjas is broke, dead, and in jail. Why do y'all continue to glorify this ish? Streets been dead. Y'all ninjas gave the city a bad name. And by the way, I ain't never been in no courtroom or no ninja, sat in an interrogation room running ninjas' names. And I don't speak on the dead, so I don't care enough to explain the situation. Y'all boys, the police, y'all ninjas mad because y'all not me. Young Thug is a raging hypocrite. Raging hypocrite, bruh. So you is calling QCP a rat, telling Lil Baby he needs to denounce or get away from the dude who's writing his checks and giving him millions of dollars because he's a rat. But you go to bed with Mariah the Scientist every night, right? You lay and swim in that, little shit. Which, bro, any man will swim in Mariah the Scientist, man. Look at her. She's gorgeous. But Mariah the Scientist's father has been a detective with Atlanta. He's a homicide detective with Atlanta for 30 years. Detective Buckley. 30 years.
What the fuck?
You think Young Thug is telling Mariah the Scientist, hey, yo, daddy a rat. Hey, bro, yo, daddy the police. Yo, daddy the police. You got to get away from it. No, bro. The same way you wouldn't tell her, yo, daddy the police, get away from him. It's the same reason you look kind of crazy trying to tell Lil Baby, get away from QCP, his label owner. Because, what, like, he wrote a statement, what, like 20, 30 years ago? Huh? It doesn't make sense whatsoever. Young Thug was in jail, bored as hell, with a lot of people's business in his mouth, chit-chatting and gossiping, bro. If you Lil Baby, you let me know, right? Because he already burned his relationship with QCP. But if you Lil Baby, let me know. If you wake up today and you see Young Thug talking about your internal business with other people, you not pissed off? There's a call with Young Thug and Maria the Scientist, where Young Thug is telling her, man, QCP signed his record deal for $300 million, but Scooter Braun came to Lil Baby first, and he was supposed to sign, but he didn't sign it. QCP didn't give him telling all of Lil Wayne's internal affairs to his bid. You not mad if you wake up and you hear Thug talking about your business that you told him like this?
Me, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really on somebody, I love you. Like, man, you my little brother. Cause if you take Wham out of the picture, he probably get $100 million. If you take Wham out of the picture, I know for sure you made $275 million on Wham for sure, 100%. He in the green, he not in the red. The label owe him. He don't owe no label nothing. Every label he signed the 2 labels. Everyone, both of them motherfuckers owe him. You wanna believe that? But goddamn, yeah, that was some sucker shit. That was some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. See, I thought he just sold the label. I'm like, damn, boy, that's big. Like, but yo much that coke. You sold a label for $300-something million. What the fuck, man? Your ass sold the goddamn copyrights, man. You sold everything. You went out bad, man. You could have got $600-700 million for that shit, nigga. But your ass went out bad, like bad. What wrong with that nigga? But now you telling Wham, hold on, I need to talk to you about something serious, but you just holding him off. That's like me telling you, I need to talk to you about something serious. I got a hoe pregnant, but I ain't telling you what it is. I'm just like, baby, I need to talk to you. This shit's serious, but I'm trying to wait till I get the abortion to tell you, shit like that. Like, now I got the abortion. Now it came out on the internet. Boom, Young Thug has a girl pregnant, but paid for the abortion. Now I'm just telling you, like, man, that's what I've been trying to talk to you about. Man, you could have been talking to me about that shit. You got damn, you know what I mean? You keep saying, I need to talk to you about something. Man, like, what's up? What's up, nigga? Talk. We gonna talk. Yeah, you trying to say that until you get the deal done, because you know Wham can stop the deal. You know what I'm saying? The people only buying your label because of Wham. They not buying your label because no motherfucking Migos. Them niggas in the red. Them niggas ain't making no money on it.
He dissing the Migos too over the telephone, man. Yo, Thug, I think it's over with, man. Yo,
it's over. It's more than over. You know, if niggas come out still fucking with him, then they ain't got no morals. You gotta have some type of respect for yourself. And if I hear my name on this phone with any motherfucker that say that's my brother, nah, I can't fuck with you no more, bro. It's just some shit that you don't do, some shit that you don't say. You just gotta move a specific type of way, bro. Like, these niggas move so foul out here. They move so foul. niggas make it hard for motherfuckers to be actual close friends out here because they want to move foul and benefit of their own self. That's why teams and shit be breaking up. That's why all this negative shit be happening with groups or with friends. And bro, like, I never understood it. But that's the end of this video, y'all. I know it's been a minute. I just wanted to bring y'all something that y'all might like. Y'all tune in, like, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, we back. And yeah, I'll holler at y'all boys.